Rosado again, here for some shared reading. And today I'm so excited because we are reading a new book called Fishing with Grandpa. So I'm excited because I think this book is going to be about an adventure. And I love adventure books. Do you like adventure books? I bet you do. So, boys and girls, every day we have a different goal, right? Today is going to be super easy. All we have to do is whenever we see a word that we don't know, we are going to look at the pictures to make sure that that is the right word and that it makes sense. Okay? That's all we're doing today. It's so easy. So we're going to read it and then we're going to say, is this the right word? We're going to cross-check with our visuals, with our pictures, with the illustrations in the story to make sure that what we are reading is correct. Are you ready? It's going to be super easy, super fun. Let's start. Fishing with Grandpa. And already in the title picture, what do I see here? I see two shadows. This is a person and this is a person, but this person looks pretty big and this person looks small. So with the title, Fishing with Grandpa, it makes me think that this is a young person, a kid, and this is the grandpa, right? That's all we're doing, looking at the pictures. And look at that, we were right. This is the grandpa and this is the boy. Let's do this. I'm going to use a highlighter today just to make sure that we are doing the right thing. There we go. My grandpa loves to... What do you think this word is? Let's sound it out. Fish. Fish. Let's look at the picture. They are holding a fishing rod. And they have a fish. So is that word fish? Does it make sense? It does. My grandpa loves to fish. I love to fish too. Now you read. Excellent. Let's keep going. Grandpa and I go fishing together. I get the fishing rods. Grandpa gets the... What do you think that word is? If we sound it out, worms. 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 Do you think that makes sense? Grandpa gets the worms? Let's check the picture. What's Grandpa holding? He's kind of digging something from the dirt and he has a box. And it's a box of worms. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. So now you read. Fishing together. Good job. Excellent. He's doing something, Grandpa's doing something. He gets the fishing rods, Grandpa gets the worms. Perfect. You see what we're doing? It's so easy. We're just looking at the picture. We're cross-checking. We're making sure that what we're reading is right. Grandpa and I get the worms and the rods. We get in a... What do they get in? If I don't know that word, if I don't know the key that when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, if I don't know how to sound it out, I'm going to look at the picture. And they got on a what? On a boat. Perfect. We get in a boat. We go out onto the big lake. Now you read it. Excellent. We go out onto the big lake to fish. I get my fishing rod ready. Grandpa gets his fishing rod ready. Now you read it. Perfect. They both get their rods ready. Okay, Now it's going to be tricky and it's going to be your job to look at the picture and make sure that you figure out what that word is. We get our fishing rods ready to fish. Grandpa puts a worm on my... What could that word be? I'm going to look at the picture. I see the boy is looking. The grandpa is doing something. He has a worm on one hand. So here we have the word worm. And then he has what on the other hand? That's right, a hook. Grandpa puts a worm on my hook. Grandpa puts a worm on his hook. Great job. Now you read it. Excellent. The worms are on the hooks. We throw the worms and hooks into the... What's the word? Just look at the picture. Where are they throwing the worms? Are they throwing them into the sand? Into the grass? Where are they throwing it? It starts with a W. Water. Perfect. We look at the picture. We know that they're in the water. W. The worms are on the hooks. We throw the worms and hooks into the water. Perfect. We throw the worms and hooks into the water. You read that sentence. Perfect. We wait for the fish to... What could that word be? First, let's try and sound it out. We have a B, and there's a silent E at the end. So this I, it's going to say its name. B-I-T. Bite. Does that make sense? Let's look at the picture. They are using their fishing rods, and they put the worms with the hooks into the water. What are they waiting for? Right, for the fish to come and try to eat it. So they are waiting for the fish to bite. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. We throw the worms and hooks into the water. We wait for the fish to bite. We wait and wait for the fish to bite. Now you read. Perfect. A big fish bites my... So that word we already read before, but you might get confused and it might be two choices. What can the fish bite? What did they put into the water? That's right, the hook and the worm. But this word begins with what letter? H. So we know that that word cannot be worm because it doesn't start with a W. What word could it be? Hook. That's right. Let's read the sentence. A big fish bites my hook. Excellent. A big fish bites my hook and I pull it in. Now you. Perfect. I pull the big fish into the... Again, this word we already read. Where are they bringing the fish into? Could be two choices. You could think that maybe it's the net. Does this word begin with N? Not really, so it can't be net. What could it be that begins with a B? B. That's right, the boat. I pull the big fish into the boat. Excellent. We take the big fish. Where do they take it? So let's look at the picture. In this picture, we have the grandpa, the boy, and who do you think this is? The grandma. What is she holding? That's right, a cooked fish. Where can you cook the fish? At home. Good job. We take the big fish home. Grandpa cleans the big fish. Now you. Grandma cooks the big fish. We all eat the big fish. Now you. Excellent. Wow, you guys really did a great job today. I am so proud. You really looked at the pictures and you made sure that the word that you were reading was making sense. Good job on becoming stronger and better readers. I hope I see you guys tomorrow for a new episode of Shared Reading where we're going to read a new book and I wonder what this story is going to be about. Have a nice day. I miss you. Bye.